Kalimera σας, Minister Kerameas, members of the Fulbright Board and staff, Fulbright scholars and students, friends, alumni, and especially our dedicated Fulbright Foundation donors. Although we couldn't celebrate together in the Residence Garden this year, I'm reminded of you every time I step out there to enjoy the beautiful horizon sculpture by my good friend Kostas Vorotzos, one of our most distinguished Greek Fulbright alumni. I want to thank Artemis Zanutu and her hard-working team at Fulbright Greece for giving me a chance again to welcome our incoming group of 2020-2021 Greek and U.S. grantees. But first, I want to recognize how lucky we are to have great partners in Minister of Education Kerameas and her team in the Greek government. We were thrilled when Minister Kerameas announced an increased Greek contribution to the Fulbright program when she and Prime Minister Mitsotakis visited Washington in January. This contribution is an important symbol of the commitment from both our governments to our enduring people-to-people ties, which are such an historic and important pillar of our bilateral relationship. We hope this contribution will be permanently written into the Ministry of Education's budget going forward. We look forward also to making further progress on educational partnerships with the ministry, increasing collaborations with U.S. institutions on exchange programs, joint and dual degrees, and summer study abroad, sending students and scholars in both directions, and deepening ties between research institutions that are building the future of our knowledge-based economies. We're also very excited that the Ministry of Education invited Fulbright to serve on its advisory committee to enhance U.S.-Greece academic relations. Now, in its 72nd year, the Fulbright program in Greece is the oldest in Europe and the second oldest in the world. The Foundation has awarded grants every year since 1948, and by now, nearly 6,000 Greek and American citizens have crossed the Atlantic on Fulbright scholarships to participate in academic and artistic exchanges. I fondly remember Fulbright Greece's 70th anniversary in 2018, when renowned academics, politicians, and artists described how their scholarships advanced their careers and helped them to form deep transatlantic relationships, reinforcing the significance of Fulbright's mission. And in April 2019, I was pleased to speak with 39 diverse and talented future American leaders who came to Thessaloniki for our first ever Gilman Scholars Regional Career Summit, an initiative that Fulbright supported with our consulate team. Fulbright applications are on the rise, and the Greek government has resumed its contributions after a decade-long economic crisis. And despite the challenges of a global pandemic, Artemis and her team successfully completed the Fulbright selection process and are working hard to prepare our U.S. and Greek grantees for their fall and winter departures. A big thank you to all of you who kept the ball rolling by serving on our selection committees and interviewing candidates virtually. We were pleased to offer 65 to 70 grants this year across a broad range of academic disciplines. So to our new graduates, congratulations. Greeks who are traveling to the U.S. will be supported by our American Fulbright team, which includes the Greek ambassador to the United States, Fulbright alumna Alexandra Papadopoulou. We look forward to welcoming our U.S. grantees to Greece in January 2021, which will be a landmark year in U.S.-Greece relations as we join Greece in celebrating its bicentennial. Not only will Greece's 2021 bicentennial be an opportunity to highlight our shared values and the deep historic connection between our peoples, but is also a moment to look ahead and to chart a path towards our common future. As Fulbrighters, each of you play an important role in strengthening the bonds between our countries. Every time we send a Greek student or researcher to the United States, or an American teacher or scholar to Greece, we are making an investment, not only in your futures, but in the future of the U.S.-Greece relationship, which is stronger today than any time in history. I also want to acknowledge our new Fulbright alumni from the 2019-2020 academic year, many of whom had to wrap up their fellowships and return home suddenly in the midst of the lockdown. None of us planned for this sudden transition, so we thank you for your resilience, wish you good health, and hope you will continue to nurture your relationship with Fulbright Greece. You will forever be part of this dynamic community of global citizens and leaders. Our alumni in Greece and the U.S. stay engaged through a variety of Fulbright Greece programs and events. And on that note, I want to thank all of our artist alumni who donated their work to the Art Supports Education Initiative, as well as those who acquired artworks to support the life-changing experiences that Fulbright scholarships provide. And of course, I want to provide a deep thanks to the Fulbright Foundation's many committed Greek and American donors. Every year, these corporations, foundations, organizations, and individuals reinvest in the power of educational exchange by supporting extraordinary scholars whose transformational work and experiences weave our nations ever closer together. As Fulbright continues its operations, even in this uncertain time, your unwavering support is more important than ever. Fulbright Greece is proud to list all donors on its website and to thank them on social media and in its next newsletter. Finally, I want to reiterate my thanks to Artemis and her fantastic Fulbright team for everything they do to make this program such an outstanding success. Throughout this unprecedented period, they have kept Fulbright Greece open online to advise students interested in studying in the U.S. and to promote Greece as an educational destination. So thank you again, and congratulations. We look forward to welcoming you to Greece in the coming months, and until then, stay safe. Evharisto Poli.